How was your day so far? I hope that you haven't had to shovel too much snow. We're just waiting for her to join.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
How are you? How are you?
Doing great, and how are you doing?
Oh, better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday? I know the weather was bad, and I'm like, okay, I wonder if she got home in time, if she remembered that there was going to be a live podcast.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. So thank you so much for redoing it today.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining today. It's a really great day to be having it. I'll be broadcasting this later on, so
Oh,
I'll
perfect.
do some edits on it. Be great. So, Hamilton Fashion Week's just maybe a few days away now,
Yeah,
and you got your whole clothing line all ready to go.
I do. I do. Well, you know what? I think every designer can say that they're stowing right up to the day, even
I
maybe on
believe that.
the day of.
So,
My camera keeps falling. Sorry.
it's okay. I had some glitches myself this morning. So, the question I wanted to get to know is how did you get involved with Hamilton Fashion Week?
Uh, okay. My first career is a hairstylist, and I was started doing hair for fashion shows, and I did a styling for the vegan fashion show in Toronto. Ken and Crystal were there showing her designs, and I got to talking to them, and they're super nice people. And they said that they host Hamilton Fashion Week, so I went to a few of their events, fell in love, and I love their homely feel, and they're such nice people. And I think Hamilton Fashion Week is a great way to start my career, actually.
I think so too. It's a great launch pad. It's a really tight-knit community too. I lived in Hamilton a little bit back in my life, maybe about 15 years ago or more.
Oh yeah,
And then I got married, moved to Europe, and now I'm back in Canada.
wow,
So life is full of surprises.
yeah.
So my other question is, since you've been with Hamilton Fashion Week, is this your second year or first year? And the other question is, have you won any awards yet?
So technically, this is my first debut show as a designer. I
Okay.
have done designer challenges with Hamilton Fashion Week for 2 years now. They had just like a designer competition, and this year, I should say, I did win first place on that. So I was excited. That was my first award, and this is going to be my first debut full collection show coming up this Saturday.
Wow. Full
Yeah.
collection show. That's fantastic. And
Yeah.
what are some of the clothing designs that we can expect to see on the runway?
So my clothing line is more elegant evening wear couture. So I have one of the sample designs behind me here, and it is themed La Mer, which means the sea. And you can expect to have elegance, sophistication, and a little bit of pizzazz. So just a little bit of the eccentric out there.
Nothing wrong with eccentric. It's about standing out and taking that bold step.
Absolutely. I kind of feel, in movie world, I love fantasy
Right.
movies. And so I like the beauty, like Hunger Games, the Elites. They were very fancy, but they still had a little bit of like strange couture to them, almost like McQueen. So I felt like this is like my calling. Like I love the elegance, but I love the whimsical too.
Perfect. So, have you had a chance to practice on the fashion runway? Like, have you been to the Stelco Towers at the Penthouse yet?
I have not. No, it's such a new venue, and I'm really excited. I did get to see some pictures, and all you see is like the big, big windows, and you see the city and everything like that. It really reminded me of. I'm not sure if you were at the Fashion Art Toronto this year, and it was upstairs, almost like the penthouse as well, and it was absolutely stunning. So I'm super excited to be at this venue.
Right.
I think it's going to just give it so much more, like bouginess.
I guess it will, because when you think about the penthouses, you always think of crystal chandeliers, you think of gold, you think of luxury, you think about people walking around in proper suits and ties.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it has a certain luxury appeal. So I'll be
absolutely.
attending this one. I attended the one at the BCE a long time ago in Toronto. That's at near front, and they have the Hockey Hall of Fame, and it
Um,
has this whimsical feel to it as well. So they
that's
closed
cool.
down the place, and it was fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm excited.
I'm excited too because this will be my first Hamilton fashion show that I'll be attending.
Oh wow, you won't be disappointed. It's so fun. You know what? For like a smaller town, like Hamilton's still big, but for like compared to Toronto, it has an amazing fashion scene. So you won't be disappointed. Yeah.
I won't be disappointed at all. I'm looking forward to it. So, what were some of the design challenges you faced this year?
Wow. Uh, everything.
Everything.
Again, so this year is my first year coming out as a designer, coming out of the
Right.
closet, you could say. And so I just finished fashion school through the Toronto Film School, and I feel like this year has been the biggest challenge for me because I'm learning everything. I'm learning how to sew from scratch. I have two little kids,
Right.
4 and 6. So that's a challenge of itself, finding the time to sew and make a collection. But I actually really, really enjoy it. So I'm taking every hard step with the grace of love because I know it's worth every challenge and you just learn from it each time. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the challenges. It pushes me, you
Yeah,
know?
definitely. And if you don't push the envelope, then you're going to say, I should have done this, could have done this. And then you're left with the guessing. But if you put all your effort, all your passion to it, it really shows at the end.
Absolutely. I don't like the comfort zone, so I always like to push myself a little bit here and there every year on something new and different. And I'm sure next year I'll start picking up another material like denim or leather and or fake leather and push myself into that direction too, just to learn it.
Yeah.
So
And working with leather, you need a different needle thread to go through because if you use the one that you have now, the needle will break because there's so much pressure to get
absolutely,
through that leather. Yeah.
completely different. So it's going to throw me off my game, but I need that to push myself further, and I love that challenge. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to go from the Hamilton Fashion